The following contains spoilers for the upcoming season of Game of Thrones. Hey guys, today I'm bringing you top 3 comebacks that are definitely going to happen in the upcoming season. There are a lot of surprises, so without further ado, let's just jump into it. Let's start with Jorah Mormont, whose fate was unknown after revealing to Daenerys his grayscale along with a statement that he doesn't know of a cure or how long disease takes, but that he will end things before he becomes a stone man, along with confession about Tyrion Lannister being right about his love towards her, on which Daenerys tearfully commanded him to go and find a cure for his disease, so that he could be by her side when she takes the Seven Kingdoms back. Well, it seems that Jorah managed to find a cure, since we have a lot of leaked photos which are confirming Jorah's unification with Daenerys in Dragonstone in the upcoming season. While the crew was filming in Zumaya, Jorah was seen talking to Tyrion as Daenerys approached, escorted by the Dothraki as her guard, and had a conversation with Jorah. We can see from these leaked photos, Jorah and Daenerys shared a talking scene, in which Dany says farewell to her advisor, who in return bows to his queen. As the scene goes on, Daenerys turns to Jon. Meanwhile, Jorah helps some men to prepare the boat. These men, as you can see in the photos, are Davos and Gendry, who will also be back in Season 7 after a long absence. That scene does end surprisingly as Jon, Davos, Gendry and Jorah pushed the boat and went away together to the north beyond the wall to try to accomplish Jon's mission, which I've explained in details in one of my previous videos. Now that we know that Jorah will be back and will be by Dany's side, there's also raising a question. Did Jorah cure his grayscale or did he fail in his mission, but return to Dany anyway, to help her as long as he can before it spreads that much until it makes him kill himself? Well, we'll have to wait a little longer to know the answer on that question. My guess would be that he will definitely have his grayscale cured at a time he reunites with Daenerys. This opinion of mine is basically created while rewatching episode 5 of 6th season, in which Jorah revealed his disease, a scene in which we could see Jorah keeping distance between him and Daenerys in order to avoid infecting her. While he was keeping a distance in that scene, it's not the case in the leaked photos, in which we can see him standing near Tyrion and Daenerys and later also sharing a small boat with Jon, Davos and Gendry. All of this proves that Jorah will, at this point, already have his disease cured, at least that's how I see it. I'm also wondering how Jorah is going to cure his grayscale. There's a possibility that Samuel will learn more about grayscale while is at Citadel and will discover how to cure it, while more likely possibility would be that Jorah will find a mysterious woman known by the name of Quaid, who we've seen in the 2nd season, and who seems to have some special capabilities. By special capabilities, I mean some sort of supernatural abilities, since she knew about Jorah being a spy for King Robert, and also knew who stole Daenerys' dragons, and we can call it revealed to Jorah that Xaro, Zoon, Daxos and Pyat Pri were behind it. It's also important to remind of a scene in which Jorah visited Quaid while she was painting a sailor to protect him while passing across Old Valyria with a statement, "All who travel close to the Doom must have protection." Let me also highlight one fact, which is confirmed by costume designer Michelle Clapton. According to Clapton, Quaid's mask was designed to display a stylistic link to Melisandre because both of them are from the region of Ashai. All of this led me to a conclusion that Quaid might cure Jorah, supported by the fact that she knows how to protect people from grayscale, meaning that she might, but only might know how to cure the same. Jorah's comeback is a confirmed fact, while it's still unknown who Jorah's savior will be, but in my opinion there are only two options, it's either Samwell Tarly or Quaid. Now let's focus on Walder Frey's comeback in Season 7. According to the official agency resume of an actor David Bradley, to us known as Walder Frey, he will appear in the upcoming season of Game of Thrones. Last time we saw Walder, he was enjoying in a piece of pie made of his sons, whereupon he went into a state of shock once he realized it's a human-made pie, and was shocked even more once Arya Stark took off a mask that she stole from the Hall of Faces and revealed her true identity. Coward Walder Frey attempted to escape from the Justice, attempted to run away from Arya Stark, but couldn't stand a chance against skilled killer as Arya is, and gets pulled back, following off his throat being slit open. Let's also highlight that those two sons of Walder Frey that Arya killed, dismembered and baked into a pie, the same pie that Arya served to their father, were responsible for the death of her mother, Catelyn Stark. Arya, by this act, avenged the Red Wedding, avenged the deaths of her mother and her brother, with smile on her face while watching with satisfaction as Walder bleeded out and died. You're probably wondering right now, how could Walder Frey be back after that, after Arya slit his throat open? Well, Walder Frey is not coming back, but his face will have a role in Season 7. In conclusion, we can expect to see, probably in first episode of the upcoming season, Arya wearing Walder's face and most likely killing remaining Freys, whereupon, in my opinion, she will release her uncle Edmure Tully, who is Frey's prisoner in one of cells, as Walder Frey mentioned himself on the celebration. Now let's talk about big comeback of Gendry, who will finally appear in Season 7 after a long absence. Gendry's appearance in Season 7 became a certain thing a few months ago, when filming took place on Moriola Beach in Barika, as we could see Gendry killing 2 gold cloaks with his father's warhammer, after which Tyrion and Davos escorted him to Dragonstone. Let me just say that it's not surprising that Gendry will be at King's Landing in the first episodes of the upcoming season, considering the last scene of Gendry, in which Davos saved him from being burnt alive by sending him away in a rowboat and told him to keep rowing until he comes to King's Landing, on which Gendry at first said that the gold cloaks are looking for him, pointing that he wouldn't be safe over there, but Davos convinced him that he's going to be safe since the gold cloaks don't know how he looks like. A few months ago, we've also witnessed a few leaked photos, which can be considered as some kind of leaked scene, since leaked photos covered every single detail of the filming. This scene started with a conversation between Jorah and Daenerys, in which Dany said farewell to her advisor, who in return vowed to his queen. As the scene was going on, Daenerys turned to Jon, whereupon they had a short conversation. While those two were having a conversation, Jorah helped some men to prepare the boat. These men, as we can see in the photos, are Gendry and Davos. The scene ended surprisingly as Jon, Davos, Jorah and Gendry pushed the boat and went together on Jon's mission, on a mission that will be highly dangerous, on a mission that most of fans rejected as soon as leaked plot came out, but also a mission that became confirmed as the time was passing. This mission will determine fate of Westeros, along with a few casualties, along with Jon almost getting killed, but at the last moment saved by his uncle, same uncle that has already saved Bran from a certain death. All details about this mission you can check out with a single click over here. All of these leaked photos are not only confirming Gendry's huge comeback, but are also confirming Gendry's huge role in Season 7. I won't talk much about Gendry in this video, because I've already made a video about his fate in the upcoming season, which are including all leaked photos, along with my predictions about his huge role in the last 8th season. If you're a fan of Gendry, I'm recommending you to also check out my previous video, in which I provided all proofs that are going in favor to theory about Gendry being son of Cersei and Robert Baratheon, supported with a few hidden hints that show gave us. Among those big comebacks, I'm also going to introduce you with new actors and characters that will have a role in Season 7. Game of Thrones will have an Oscar winner actor in the upcoming season. It's Jim Broadbent who is going to play a mysterious but a major role, whilst the character he's going to impersonate is unknown. In my opinion, considering profile characters that HBO was looking for on a cast for Season 7, Broadbent will impersonate Maester Marvin. Next actor that is going to appear in the upcoming season is Joseph Quinn. Quinn will play a character named Connor, a character that does not exist in the A Song of Ice and Fire novels, so we'll have to wait a little longer to get to know who Connor is. Let's continue with an Irish actor, Paul Ward, who we know for sure is going to appear, but we don't know, at least not yet, which character he's going to portray. Next actor that will have a role in Season 7 is Tom Hopper. Hopper is going to portray Deacon Tarly as the recast. Deacon Tarly was previously portrayed by Freddie Stroma, but upon being unable to attend the shooting because of his other filming obligations, he is replaced. The last new actor that is going to have a role in Game of Thrones is an Irish actor, Philip O'Sullivan, who will play a Citadel Maester's role. Among those new actors, there's also one actress that is going to appear in the upcoming season. It's an English actress, Megan Parkinson. I don't know for sure which character she is going to portray, but one is certain: she will impersonate a northern girl. In conclusion, Jorah, Gendry and Walder Frey's face are the most important comebacks that are going to happen in Season 7. Let me know your opinion on all of this in the comment section down below. Who do you think will cure Jorah's grayscale, and let me know your opinion towards Arya using her faceless man skills to assassinate remaining Freys.